Alright. Welcome to Sideboardmtg. My name's Eric, and it's Sunday. It's Subscriber Sunday. So we're gonna play some subscriber submitted decks, and I love this part. The hardest part is doing the tiebreakers on the Reddit. So 100% guys, calling out to all the fans, please get over to the Reddit. Even if you don't make decks, go over there and vote on a deck. The deck that you're going to want to see. There's people submitting homebrews. There's people, submitting that they want to see, tournament winning decks. So get over there and find the deck that you're looking for, or, Rule 30 for it, and throw it on there and and get it posted so that we can play it. If you want to see it, get over to the Reddit, vote on some decks, post some decks. Be happy to have you guys as part of the community. As for this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let's see what the rest of the subscribers has brought for us this week. Now, we're going to start off here with a Gruesome Fate deck. Now, this was one of our, or my past call to actions here, so you guys definitely came to my rescue here. I was wanting to play Gruesome Fate, and I was wanting to play it with Throne of God Pharaoh, and through Reddit and some talking and everything, one of the subscribers got the deck built and upvoted, and hey, we're playing it here today. So this was the winning list, had the most votes. Now the next two were all tied. There were like 6 decks tied for second place, so I picked 2 that looked very interesting and that were updated for Rivals of Ixalan. Remember, we're not going to pick anything that comes out that was posted before the banning, because everything has changed after the banning. Anyway, let's get some shout outs in chat here. What's going up? I know Sean's here. I just had my chat. Why does it always move on me? Alright, we've got Sean, we've got Andrew, William, Philip. What's up, guys? Who else we got up here? Sean and the early crew. Ryan, welcome, sir. Ryan here, one of our new Patreons. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, we're gonna jump into this. Let's get the deck. Mitch, you're not that late, man. I am just getting started, still kind of getting through the particulars here. Let's talk about this first deck we're gonna run here. Sacred Cat, he definitely reduced the curve a little bit so that we could get a couple more creatures out. Now, this isn't an Anointed Procession deck, but there is not actually hidden stockpile in the deck, which is a little bit weird, but we've got good ways of turning all of that into damage. Aether Sphere Harvester for just making sure everything's turning sideways with Throne of God Pharaoh, and then Treasure Map here, just that will create a ton of treasures, 6 in total, but half a million, right? Half a million with Anointed Procession, Procession, right? Whatever. Anyway, we've got Shram's Expertise. I love this spell, especially when you can get out something really good off of it. Thank you for subscribing. Wow, how do you... I'm going to have to go back and figure out how to pronounce that. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, what happened? Just trying to find the subscription there. I missed it. Let me get this pulled back up here. There we go. Raven. I'm just going to go with Raven. How do you submit a deck? All you have to do is look in the More section there. And here, matter of fact, we might even be able to get it to pop up. If the good old bot is with us today. Is the bot with us today? Come on. Is it? Oh, come on. Where you at, Nightbot? Don't be broken today. Out of all times, Nightbot. I thought we had this conversation, Nightbot. You were supposed to have this fixed. Oh no. Reddit is just not... Well, all you have to do is click the link in the description box below. And there should be a link to the Reddit, and it will take you directly to our Reddit. It is just in the, it's just Sideboardmtg is the subreddit, and post your deck there, and if it gets the most votes, it'll get played. Well, I'll have to have a talk with Nightbot, and we'll get that fixed as far as, is he on Nightbot? Maybe he is. What's up, Ambrose? Oh, okay, he's here. He just doesn't know about the Reddit. Alright, well. Are you really? Okay. Okay. Alright, well, we've got an awesome little tokens deck here. And Weaponcraft Enthusiast throwing down a lot of bodies, especially if you can get that Anointed Procession out. All we've got to do is live long enough to get this out, hopefully a couple copies of it, and start making tokens, you know, just kind of go from there. Alright, in the sideboard, just answers to everything, you know, we're in black and white, so there's nothing that can't be answered in the deck. Duress, Authority of the Consuls, Crook for Graveyard, Hate. So this is for aggro decks, this is for control decks, graveyard decks, Scarab God decks, and combo decks, approach decks, Scarab God decks, like pretty much, you know, everything. Liliana, good way to get some of our key value creatures back, getting more tokens, more triggers. And then Dusk Till Dawn, so I mean that one's going to be really good against Merfolk. It's going to be really good against anything that's got a lot of creatures getting up and then or getting large. And again, we get back a lot of our creatures, so that is really, really good. Now, one of the cards that I would really love to see in this deck, now that I've really looked at it a little bit closer, would have been Angel of Invention. I think that would have been really good here. So, anyway, let's get into some games and see how it plays. Every knee shall bend. There you go. Crewfix made him indestructible hexproof on the Reddit. Nightbot is he's a card now. So anyway, let's see. I mean, we can keep this. This is not a very bad hand. Yeah, I'll keep this. I love Sheffet Dunes in this deck, especially, you know, when you're going wide, might just be able to go wham. And then if we're wider than them, we may just sack this to the Dunes so that we can do it a second time. I would like to see the Paladin in this deck. If you've got a bunch of Dunes, man, Paladin looks like it would be good. Man, that thing has wrecked me so many times. Right, that deck is a little bit volatile. I ended up playing a little bit more with the deck. Even the version of it that I had that had the abrades in the sideboard, I played a little more with that. And I personally think that the deck, it was volatile might be the exact word. I mean, it kind of teeter-tottered on a sword's edge. Like, it was either just great or bombed. But then again, that could have been either the opponent was ready for red deck or they wasn't. And, you know, that's kind of what it felt like. You're just kind of hitting that 50-50. And that's kind of what you expect when playing mono red. Was just, you know, you're going to ride that 50-50 and go from there. But Alright, wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just play the Weaponcraft Enthusiast. Get some bodies out here. And I'm gonna go with servos. I could have gotten down in another Anointer Priest there. But I'm looking at next turn doing Anointer Priest and Servo Expedition, which would maximize my mana for next turn. So at least in this aspect, we've got to run our curve, which feels pretty decent. I mean, we're not putting down a lot of power yet, but doesn't feel that bad. Niraj, you haven't missed anything. We're in the first match of the first game, turn 3. Okay, well, he's got a first striker here. Well, it's going to be a good-sized body here, 3-3. They're messing with you, buddy. They're messing with you. Ooh, double Servo Expedition? Well, if we draw a land next turn, that'll be decent. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and take a life here. And then let's yield to this. Alright, so what do? Just start attacking? How do we get through here? Oh, we keep going wide and force him to do something, then we get a Gruesome Fate, right? Just Gruesome Fate him out for a million? Yeah? Alright. I like it. I like it. I like it. Cartouche, he's going to get in the air. He's going to get in the air. At least as long as he doesn't give it lifelink. Turn it sideways. I'm all about that. No vigilance? Cool. What? Okay, well, I'm just going to pay 1. Okay, we'll just do it again. And we'll pass. So, I think the idea here is to go so wide that he can't do a whole lot about it. I am a little bit curious if he has, like, you know, Settle or something. Pacification Ray. Alright. What's my relation to Dev? I patron Dev. I liked his content and commented in his videos for a really long time, and thought that Dev had an awesome community, and I wanted to be part of it. And I asked him one day if I could run his decks, and he said, go for it. So I screenshot it, and I've been running his decks ever since. I love it. It's great. That's my relationship to Dev. Now he's commented on a few of my posts and things like that. But yeah, there you go. Nightbot. Nightbot's got you right there. Just click that. It'll take you over to Dev. You can check out who Dev is if you're wondering. Man, we don't have enough mana to sack dunes. Don't even talk about that. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go wide. We need one more to sack dunes. You need this and 4. So we need to get a white source before we can sack dunes. I'm gonna go servos. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, alright, so 12, 13, 14. Alright. So he can stop 1. Which will technically stop 2 points of damage. Alright. Okay, well, let's see if he's got counter. And that's gonna be game. He didn't even get to see it. What? He just scooped? Man, come on. Come on. Mango, yeah, you missed the shout-outs, buddy. But you know what? If you ever miss the shout-outs, just, you know, type exclamation point shout-out. And I think Nightbot will get somebody's attention. Won the dice roll. Okay, whole bunch of nothing. I don't like this hand. We're gonna mulligan. Just no action. Whoa, do we have lands though? Nope, no lands. Do we just pray for lands and then like kind of go from there? I don't think so. Oh, it gets worse. Alright, well, whatever. Let's put it on the bottom. At least we can cast something. We might have just gotten to see the best hand that we could have possibly had in that last game, and then you know, come on, the land. Oh no, deck. What's up, Ghost? You put a space. You put a space. Syndicate Trafficker would be good in this deck. Probably. It probably would. Ooh, we got Merfolk. I don't know if this is the one we shoot. If we only got 1 spell to cast, I don't know if this is where we spend it. Well, I'm thinking we're going to. I think we're going to end up just scooping here very shortly. You're gonna get 500 copies of Fatal Push for the joke. Yeah. Well, I don't like that card. Well, we trade 1.43 right here. He's revealing Jungleborn Pioneer. And he's already revealed that he has a Jade Bearer in his hand. Well, boom. Like that. It's like that. Oh, it is Sparta. I get it, man. I'm just trying to hide my tilt here for the 1 mana. That's all. That's all. Just a little tilt hidage. Come on. At least give me a card to fight back with. Just, you know, like Courtyard off the top. Oh. Release to the Winds. Is that the one where it goes away and then you may cast it without spending its converted mana cost? Or without paying for its converted mana cost? As long as it remains exiled or whatever. I am playing the Gruesome Fate deck, Colby. Okay, I love that card with Chupacabra. I like that card in the Zacama Storm deck. Yes, I played around with the Zacama Storm deck. That deck was so much fun. Yeah, that deck was hilarious. Okay, well, what are we looking at here? Well, we can remove 3 points of damage next turn by killing this. Okay, I'm just going to scoop it up. I'm not going to try to get into this fight. Let's get into the sideboard here. Alright, against the Merfolk deck, I really like Authority of Consulate, because if he has Kumena, that means that it's an extra turn before those bodies become usable for Kumena. And it also means it's an extra turn before those bodies become like something we can't attack with, or before they become blockers, because we're not getting that huge. We do have a couple Master Trinketeers. We got a couple, like maybe we should have grabbed a Suns for this deck. I bet a Sun would have been awesome in this deck. Mortal Sun. Been a good draw engine and some other things. What can we take out? Definitely might run into, you know, one of those stalls, those board stall situations. So let's see here. Ixalan's Binding seems really good because it would just get rid of one of their major threats. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna back off the throne and the treasure map. And then we're going to try to go extremely wide here. Need to back off one other thing. Probably a Gruesome Fate. Let's go this way. Who's ready to see Dominaria? Okay, well, personally, I wasn't around for the first Dominaria. So I'm hoping when they take me to Dominaria, I get a good experience. There's a lot of hype behind Dominaria, and I am excited to planeswalk there. However, it's got one heck of a reputation to live up to, so I am interested with that. All right, well, let's go ahead and keep this. I kind of like this if we can start chipping in. All right. Some old school characters as planeswalkers. Well, if you are curious about what's you know, someone who was in Dominaria the first time, to my understanding, the Professor has put out a video on it. I seen it. It's a pretty good video on Dominaria, on his predictions, and he's making some pretty good predictions there. So if you know, you want to check that out, you should definitely do that. Alright, well, we're just gonna make two dudes and pass the turn. He did call Merfolk here, of course. Did I like the deck list? Which one, Ghostman? Wasn't alive for Dominaria. Well, I was alive for all of Magic since I was born in the 80s. I think Magic didn't come out to what, 93, 94? I think I was in like junior high. First time I'd ever heard of Magic. We went from trading baseball cards to playing Magic, so. Okay, well, we just have a ton of Fatal Push. I mean, I can just Harvester here, right? I even think that I can swing for 2 here, and I don't think he'll block. And if he does block, then I'm okay with that too. Alright. Oh, that. Okay, 3 Ghalta, 1 Nezahal. Okay, Torrential, Angel, Baffling In, Search for Ghalta, Release to the Wind, Dubious Challenge, Fumigate. So you're hard casting them the first time. It is so hard to look at a deck list when you post it like that, but so you're hard casting them the first time, and then after you hard cast them, you get to do free cast on them. The Zatalpa doesn't have an enter the battlefield trigger, so. But I do like the Release the Wind on a Torrential Gearhulk, so that's pretty cool. I would like to play Release the Wind on a Torrential Gearhulk and Panharmonicon. 1 Gearhulk casts both like Release the Wind's instant, right? So yeah, that would be really good. Is he going to cost us both of our Fatal Pushes here? I hope not. Ooh, Authority. I like it. So, as much as I want to just go Sarams, and then I think I'm going to go Fatal Push and Authority. So let's just go ahead and Fatal Push this and see if he has a protection spell. Looks like he might have a protection spell. Alright, well, I am really wanting that card, so I am going to go ahead and try to kill it. So we went card for card for card. The Lord was fairly important, and I want to stay aggressive here, so we're going to hit him for 4. Take our life total back to 19. Alright. Okay, well, we'll hit him there. We go back to 19. We put him at 13. This should attempt to put him on the defensive, which is where we want to be. Yeah, it cost us a lot to, you know, to not maximize our board state there, but hopefully we'll draw something that costs less than 3 converted mana cost next turn, and then we can just maximize there. Otherwise, I hope I can just draw a white source. But if we do draw a black source, then it'll allow us to, if near Deadlands. Okay. Well, if he wants to stay aggressive at all, he has to attack here. Okay, well, he's going to try to make a few things as large as possible. I think that's so that he can get in for as much damage as possible next turn. Okay, so he's not going to attack, and then I assume this is the blocker. We did get a 4 mana. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pay 1 life here. So we're going to maximize our mana value here. And then we can crew with one of these fine artifacts. What is that? 1, 2, 3, no. Not taking my name. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and give it lifelink, and then we'll get into combat. And I think I will swing. If he wants to block here, that's fine. If he wants to go to 7, that's fine too. Looks like he wants to go to 7. And next turn we can go 3 in the air. So we need to get through with 4 of our 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he needs we have 7 attackers. If we get a creature, we will have 6 because one of them has to crew for the air. So he'll go to 1. Seems bad. Seems bad. Do I care if you say memes? Well, honestly, I mean, think about it, man. People were just banned from the entire Magic community because of memes. We probably should just leave them alone, you know? I mean, as far as being smart goes, I mean, it's very clear that the community doesn't want anything to do with memes. Well, again, guys, Chef It cost 5 mana. You gotta have Chef It and 4 other. So, we still needed the top deck of land, but it didn't matter. Chef It Dunes. Double white, 2 colorless, and this. So that's 5 mana total. Tell Andrew not to kill the fun. Well, I think as long as you guys aren't... Well, you know what? Here. There you go. There's the chat rules. There you go, guys. I don't know what we bring in against this Merfolk deck other than what we've already brought in. I kind of think I want these. These seem really good. If he does get a couple wards off, then that's going to be pretty devastating. I think I'm just going to take... I mean, that's kind of our targeted removal. Maybe take out a cat or 2. Yeah, I'll take out a couple cats. I got you, Nightbot. There's links for each and every one of the 3 decks. So if you guys want to check, you guys are gonna play with Nightbot now. Have fun. All right, we finally got him fixed, and you know, and now it's gonna Chupacabra. Oh, that'll have to become one. Have you heard the legend of the Chupacabra? The legend of the Chupacabra. Wow, our opponent is still sideboarding here. I have submitted the deck. Is this like a budget tokens? No, this was a call from me when I was doing a draft at the beginning of Rivals, and I drafted this Gruesome Fate, and I was like, man, this seems like it'd be a really killer card. And one of the community actually built a deck around Gruesome Fate, and you know, a couple of the other cards that I thought might be really good. And he actually put a little bit of work into it so that it would run pretty smoothly here, and it has 2 games in a row. At one point, we were able to just alpha swing and get the guy low enough so that we were going to be able to Gruesome Fate for 14 the next turn, or 13 or 12 or something crazy like that. It was going to be good. Anyway, it was going to be lethal, and that's all that mattered. Double-digit Gruesome Fate in the first game, and then in that game we, you know, of course, just went wide. I think we definitely got an idea of just how you can just explode wide with a deck, and then if you have the means to clog up the ground but yet chip in the air, it is an extremely good strategy. So that's something I definitely I love about, you know, these strategies, especially if you can create some clogs. The Oketra's Monument decks, and you're probably going to see some of my daytime streams, guys. Oh yeah, hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about the channel, and this week I'm going to be trying to do multiple streams per day. So tomorrow I've got some Dev's decks to catch up on. Not going to be doing a double because he didn't do a double, so I will be doing 2 streams tomorrow though. What's up, Ryan? Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming. Guys, if you don't know Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, check him out. Check him out over at his channel there, Behind Eyes Gaming, here on YouTube. He plays a lot of really killer homebrews. If you need some good innovation is the word that comes to mind, something new, something fresh, go over to Behind Eyes Gaming. Check Ryan out. Awesome dude, and just, you know, likes to play Magic, which is like most of us. Anyway, what we've got going on here is wow, man, I completely forgot where I was at right there. Not Taking Name 123, shout out. What up, dude? What up, Not Taking Name? You good, buddy? You having fun? Not Taking Name is playing with Nightbot there. But anyway, we've got a lot coming up. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing multiple streams this week. Dev come out with his budget auras deck that I haven't even gotten a chance to pull up. We've had so much going on with the Patreon games and everything going on there. So man, it was just a lot going on this weekend, and I definitely got to get caught up there. So going to be trying to get in some daytime streams this week, and yeah, let's check out that Ghalta deck. Going to be trying to get in some daytime streams, and so tomorrow I'm going to try to do the budget auras during the day, and then during the evening, as our normal stream, I'm going to get out his green-black Constrictor deck that he just come out with. I haven't even gotten a chance to look at the video yet, so I am going to have to get over there and check Dev out and see what he's built. What we gotta, like, it's always like opening a present. You know, Dev builds a deck, and it's like, okay, well, what did he build? What did he build? All right. Did he build like one of the decks I've been wanting to play? So I love playing your guys' decks, and this is one of them. So right here we've got a deck that comes to you from, hold on one moment, All in the Brain 777. All in the Brain brings us turn 3 Ghalta. Wow. Now, yeah, turn 3 Ghalta is possible in this deck. However, if you don't turn 3 Ghalta, you can, turn 4, turn 5 him. Very easy in this deck. Now, one of the tricks to that is Consulate Dreadnought. Now, if you can get down a Consulate Dreadnought and it's not legendary, one can crew another, especially if you get 2 down, or You can get them crewed, and it's not that hard. However, there is a price to pay for that, and Old Growth Dryads is such a price. Now, when Old Growth Dryads enters the battlefield, your opponent ramps one basic land. So you're instantly going to fix their colors. So if they didn't have the mana they needed, they are now. So this is kind of a aggro-based combo deck. We are a creature-based combo deck. We're going to be trying to slam out a certain amount of power as quickly as possible so that we can get to one of our 4 Ghaltas and get a Ghalta on the battlefield, online, and then start fighting it against everything else. Now, Ghalta's pretty cool, and because we're trying so hard to get a Ghalta out, it also means that we have a ton of 3 power here. Blossoming Defense, Consuming Fervor. Check this out, though. Blossoming Defense and Prey Upon. I like this. Prey Upon is just 1 mana fight. And when you've got a 12/12 on the battlefield, bam, done. Ooh, it is over. Just, hey, what is that? Is that a 6/6? Huh? It's not Tetsumak. Okay, all right. No Death Touch. We're good. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. You're just fighting everything. Anyway, Mouth to Feed. This is probably the first time I will have ever cast Mouth to Feed. Other than a buddy of mine who had a Little Deserts deck that I have been meaning to play around with. He had Mouth to Feed in it, and he says it's good. I've heard good things about it. I like the fact that we can draw some cards. So as long as we've got power 3 or greater on the battlefield, we're drawing cards. And if you look around, pretty much everything is power 3 or greater. Check this out. Monstrous Onslaught. Monstrous Onslaught deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you cast Monstrous Onslaught. Wow. So if I have Ghalta for free, if Ghalta costs 2, that means I have at least 10 power on the battlefield. Then Ghalta becomes 22 power on the battlefield, where X is the greatest power. So we can go like 12 damage as we, wow, target creatures. So we can just divide 12 damage. Bam, done. Just divide 12 damage. Oh, that's alright. Whatever. That's huge. Alright, either way, that's huge. So, a lot of spice here. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing, and I hope that we can combo it down. I think sequencing is going to be a little bit of a thing. I think I might not want to play Old Growth Dryads until I'm just ready to go BAM! The music's so heavy. You know what? Honestly, with this deck right here, I think we should be in some of the Donkey Kong music. Let's make a shift here. Oh yeah, that's the sound Ghalta makes right there. Alright, let's take a look at the sideboard. Alright, some of you guys are mentioning it. You're saying, hey, fling, fling, fling. There is a fling. A 12 spot for fling is incredible. Yep, we do have a fling here in the deck. There is one in the sideboard. And for the most part, though, we're just trying to create ramp. We're just trying to ramp in and like just get this guy down as early as possible and try to trample in. So that seems like the way to go here. Anyway, we've got Chandra's Defense, Magma Sprays, which is really good with how much Mardu vehicles is floating around right now. Fiery Cannonade, unless you run into pirates, you're doing good there. Appetite for the Unnatural. Now, I mean, I don't know if we really need to gain the life versus the extra mana. Maybe just Brontodon is probably where I'd rather be, considering that's a 3 power creature. I think I would rather have Brontodon right here. And then we've got a Prowling Serpapard. Prowling Serpapard. Yeah, wow. The Serpapard. Anyway, we've got a Prowling Serpapard. And we've actually got three Prowling Serpent parts, and then a Rishkar's Expertise, guys. Okay, I'll give you a minute here. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. What? 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 We ain't even got to worry about the rest of it. Cast a 5 mana or less? Yeah, Cat Snake. Rishkar's Expertise. I almost want to just put this main deck and go, just please let me draw it. Please, please, just let me hit it. I want to draw 12 cards so bad. I'll pay 6 mana to draw 12 cards. Right? Like, come on, just give it to me. Anyway, a lot of fun to be had here. We got another copy of Mouth to Feed, but other than that, hey man, this just seems like this is going to be one bonkers deck. I'm probably bringing in... Look, I'm doing it right now. I'm just taking out Mouth to Feed, or putting the extra Mouth to Feed in the sideboard and bringing in the Rishkar's Expertise. I know. Like, it's kind of not holding true to the deck, but I want to maximize our effort at trying to draw 12 cards. I really do. I really do. Well, actually, considering you're expecting the most expensive things in the deck to cost 5 or 6 mana here with the 1 copy, you're actually expecting the deck to kind of top out at 3 and 4 mana. There's only 3 cards in the deck that will cost more than 3 mana naturally, and that is the Monstrous Onslaught and the Rishkar's Expertise at this point, or the back half of Mouth to Feed. So for the most part, you're expecting Ghalta to be 2 mana. You know, this 2 mana, everything else is just 1 mana, 2 mana. So the deck is meant to actually go off extremely cheap. So, do I want to know the band name? Sure. Have I seen Dev's new band? Yeah, I have not seen the Green Black Explorer, but I know that I'm running it tomorrow night. So, tomorrow during the day, I'm going to try to get a pop-up stream. So, you know, if you guys aren't subscribers, hit that bell and everything so you can know when I put out Dev's Red Blue Auras. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then I will be playing the Green Black Explorer tomorrow night. So, if any of you guys are wanting to see that, check in, and I'll be playing those games tomorrow. Yeah, I want to get in some games with that Red Blue Auras deck. I haven't played Jim Davis's Blue White Auras yet, and I really liked that deck, and I've played against that deck a lot. We've got a mulligan this. It's just way too many lands. I've played against that deck a lot, but I haven't actually played the deck a lot, so I think I'm going to keep. Yeah, I'm going to keep. And that's safe to throw away, so I'll keep that as well. Alright. Yeah, Jim Davis's deck's really good. I covered it last week in the standard meta coverage. By the way, if you want to check out the standard meta coverage from last week's Star City Games, top right hand corner, there's a little icon up there. Click that, little information icon. I've got a video there where I break down all of the decks from the top 8 and then some of the other decks from the top 16. I will do so every Monday night, so if you guys want to check that out, you can check out my standard meta coverage there. And then what else we got going on? Wow, you know, wow, Subscriber Sunday and the playing games during the channel updates always kind of. I think I'm just gonna throw away this forest. And now we've got a 4-3. Hey, it's a thing. Do I know that band? I do not. You'll have to go check them out on OC Remix. Wow, really? Alright, well, let's get into combat and see what happens. Wow, he just takes it. Alright, well, maybe we just beat him to death here. Maybe not. I don't know. I somehow doubt it, but we'll find out. Wow. I'm just gonna pass. Leave this blossoming defense open. Wow. This turn 3 Ghalta deck ain't no joke. Right? Again, if you guys don't know Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, go check him out. He's awesome. He's great content. Ooh, Gideon's Intervention. Well, that's a way to do it. He just calls that, and he doesn't have to take... Ah, so I messed up. I should have got down the Voltaic Brawler. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we go. That doesn't mean that we don't have dudes for Ghalta being, you know, awesome. So... he's less likely to use targeted removal here. No point in attacking. Straight beat. It was until the Gideon's Intervention come out. No fumigate. No fumigate. Okay, so somebody listened to Patrick Chapin's Fumigate, right? No fumigate, no fumigate. Tell me that's what you're saying right there, the fumigate. Alright, so he's gonna make a Zambi. Now, oh no, out of all things. So if a blossoming defense I just attack. He's got a steed in the graveyard. Wow. So what I honestly need to do is go blossoming defense, hit that, hit Liliana, so that Liliana can't bring back the Sun-Crested Mare. Anyway, I think that's the play, and I think that's where I'm going with it. Now, maybe it's being a little greedy, but I think I have to keep this alive. I need to make this this attack right now. Choose a targeted creature I control versus a creature he controls, and now I'm going to attack Liliana. And I will pay the ability here. As much as I wanted to just hit him and put him at 2, just couldn't do it. Had to get rid of that. Just win? Well, it wouldn't be just win, because if he played Sun-Crested Mare next turn, then we wouldn't be able to get through another point of damage, and he would stabilize at 2, and then he would cast Ixalan's Binding, and that would be that. So now we need Ghalta, because that definitely stopped the Voltaic Brawler. Ooh, alright, alright. Where was you at? Okay, so I am going to just go ahead and get down power, as I have nothing else to do. This may be wrong, but I think it's right. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of this, and I think the only thing I'll ever get out of this Blood Rage Brawler at this point. Really? You're not going to let me cast spells? And we'll jump into... Oh, we can't even cast it. That's why. Alright. My bad. I forgot that Gideon's Intervention did that little number too. So both of these are trapped in our hand. Yeah, so Gideon's intervention has got the Blood Rage Brawlers stopped, and then Voltaic Brawler is being stopped by the Ixalan's Binding. Now, I don't actually think, like, I wish we had mainboard Brontodons, and I think that that would be awesome. Yep, no point in casting that. No point here. Let's see here, we've got 8. So technically we could bump to 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we could bump to, like, if we top deck a Ghalta, we can cast it. Okay, well. Fling would be nice. It would be nice. Thank you for subscribing. Ken Tellum, thank you, sir. Johnson, Mr. Jorgensen. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. What? From Cannibal? I have... I have no clue. Oh wow, really? I mean, we're just getting run over here. Come in so strong. We were coming in hot, guys. We were. I mean, it was just wham. We was gonna get it done. And then one little Gideon's intervention. Put the brakes on. Ooh. There's a sun-crested mirror. Yep. Yep. He needs to gain some life, though. Needs to gain some life. Before the sun-crested mirror will be doing good things. There's a Gonti. Watch him. He's going to find our Ghalta. He's got 7 power on the battlefield. 7 power. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He could cast a Ghalta. Oh no. Oh no. I bet there's one in the top 12. He just needs to do the math. He's also got these Ethereum tokens. Oh man, if he's seen it, we're going to see it. Okay. Alright. Another Gonti in the graveyard. Oh, things are getting bad. It goes down as the DM. Voltaic Brawler, I can't. I wish I could play the Voltaic Brawler, but Ixalan's Binding has Voltaic Brawler. Oh, he got a Voltaic Brawler. Wow. Alright. Yeah, Ixalan's Binding has Voltaic Brawler, and Gideon's Intervention has Blood Rage Brawler. So we're just kind of sitting here chilling on about to pass the game here. He's just ultimated Tezzeret, and that's going to do things. That will definitely do things. Wow. Okay. You saying I can't handle it? Come on. Wow. I don't even think I'm supposed to do this. I think I'm supposed to look one more turn for a Ghalta and then scoop. Nope. Well, I mean, at least I can block one. I'm actually just going to fight the horse. Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm retarded. This can't do damage. Let's get out of this game. Alright, let's get into another game here. Come on, game 2. Trolls 68. He trolled us. He got us. He trolled us well. He trolled us real well. Alright, Appetite for the Unnatural, 100% coming in. Gotta have it, gotta have it. Alright, Prowling Serpapard, do we think he's going to be trying to counter anything here? I don't think so, for some reason. Okay, I don't think Blossoming Defense is exactly where we need to be. I'm even going to back off of Consuming Fervor. Well, honestly, I think it might have, if I would have come out Blood Rage Brawler and Voltaic Brawler and split my differences, I think that we might have had a much better attack plan, and that's something that I will think about in that type of hand in the future, is you know, diversifying my threats, because against, you know, something like white, they would be able to just slam down a non-diversified threat and catch you with multiple things here. Now, we don't actually have a red source, but we're going to be able to get down this Consulate Dreadnought, and that seems like it's pretty good. And I don't know, like, maybe we do need this just monstrous fast start here, and I don't think this is it. Although this does build us up for that Ghalta. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'll play another game if this one just bombs. Like, if it's just a matter of needing to figure out the right type of sequencing to make this deck fire off, then I don't think that's a problem. We can always just play, you know, 3 or 4 games and figure out what it is that makes the deck tick, and then, you know, try to go for those type hands at least. Play it at full volume with headphones on, and you'll subscribe. All right, all right. I can't. Are you not subscribed already, Andrew? I can't believe it. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, Old Growth Dryads. Wow, I wish it really worked for us, but it does not. However, I am gonna play it because I think that's what we do. It's possible we might be able to crew and swing with a 7-11. We'll just swing by the 7-11, guys, you know? They can be fatal pushed. Ronus can crew. He can almost crew it. Wow. Alright, there's Ghalta. Come on, I just need land. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna pass back here. Swing, then pass back. Oh, Jade Light, Verderus, Constrictor build, and playing Mardu vehicles. You like both builds so much. Sean, honestly, I've got this, I'm working on this, the turn 3 Rishkar ramp deck. It's retarded. But anyway, I'm working on it and running that 1 mana card, enter something. I can't think of it. It's the 1 mana target creature explores. You may play an additional land this turn. I mean, oh wow, that is such a good card. Wildest Disc, we did it. Okay. Alright. There's Death Touch here, so let's go. So this means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to attack. If he would like to trade Gonti for my 3/3, then I am perfectly okay with that. I think he might want to see if he can get something better out of it, but oh well. I mean, if he wants to get in at me for 2, I'm good with that too. So I can crew next turn and cast Ghalta and do all these other fine things. But one of the things that I'm really worried about doing next turn is casting Prey Upon with an indestructible creature against this Death Touch creature, and just getting rid of that threat ASAP. So that is 100% part of the main stratagem here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fire that off. Now, I am going to get in for a considerable amount of damage, and we're going to get this Ghalta down, so that is pretty cool. It does require a crew here, and so we're just going to get in for 7. Unfortunately, we've got a crew with both of our creatures. I could just kill Tezzeret, which I might actually do. However, I don't think Tezzeret is a huge threat right now. So I'm going to go ahead, before I pass priority here, cast the Ghalta, and then do we get in at Tezzeret? Do we give it? Let's see. He'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 mana next turn anyway. Nope. Just going to hit him. Gonna present lethal here. All right, and now our big boat. The 7-Eleven has closed. We know the 7-Eleven never closes. Right. The Bloodlust Insider is the best way I can think of to give him haste. I know a lot of people would say Otepec Huntmaster, but Bloodlust is 1-drop. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh. Is this a thing? So, what are we swinging in here for, fellas? What do you say we just... Let's just put lethal on him with a couple creatures. One's not lethal if he wants to remove this, but I'm a little worried about a Settle the Wreckage. Yeah, there it comes. Here comes a Settle. Oh yeah, that happened. I'm gonna take a red and another green. Maybe even double red. However, we're gonna have 2 consulates. So we can go 2 mana. Yeah, all right. So he's gotta destroy the consulate or be able to destroy it on attack right here. Okay. Or he's gotta get rid of this, or yeah. Yep. Seems good. The Scarab God. All right. Let's see if that can block for him. So, what's the best way to do this? Let's play our land. Let's play this. And then we'll just discard the other one. Yep, we'll take a damage. Discard this thing. And then, I think instead of crewing here, I think I'm just going to cast the Voltaic Brawler. Now crew. There was another option to crew with, but this will let me attack with Ronus as well, and I kind of like that. I mean, he might have a Fatal Push to deal with one of these Consulate Dreadnoughts, but if he does, I'll crew the other one so that the well, Ronus can attack anyway, right? We have a 4 power or greater, so yep, we're gonna do this. And if he blocks with the Scarab God, then I hope he just doesn't have another Settle. Don't have another Settle. Just don't have another Settle. Oh. Well, the plan is the Scarab God has to block. Like, so, yeah, we might have given fuel to him, but he's got to put it in front of this, and if he would have brought back like Gonti or something like that, I don't know. I mean, he could have sacked everything to bring back a Gonti or a Blood Rage Brawler. I don't know. I mean, he had options. Fumigate. Fumigate. No, not a Fumigate. All right. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 mana, so Ghalta, we can't cast Ghalta. Right? Fumigate! Crap. Yeah, it's about how it goes. And we can't cast Ghalta if we top it. Okay, he's gonna hit us for 5 here. I guess not. Alright, well. What do we draw? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I'm going to give this +3 +0. And now I'm going to use it to crew. And now we're going to attack him with both. So he can only block one. If he doesn't block them both, they're lethal. So yeah, I mean that's where we're at. Just doing silly little pump things. Nah, we couldn't run us pump the boat because we couldn't act like we could have swung with both, but we wouldn't have got in as much damage. 7 would have been 10. Actually, we would have gotten in 5 points of damage. It would have been more, wouldn't it? No, we got through with Ronus. It was still 5 points of damage. So either way, it was 5 points of damage. Yeah. Hey, I guess it just doesn't matter. It was 5 points either way. But that was the line I seen, so that's the one I took. It looked fairly safe. He was tapped out. All right, so he plays the Scarab God again, and I think this is the turn where we get to go a little bit silly, even if he brings some stuff back. I think this is where we're at, which is pretty cool. I'm excited to be here. We'll see what he does. Treasure map. All right. Well, he still has enough to activate the Scarab God. Opponent is depressing. Right? He's like, come on. Well, remember that the next time someone says like if they go Lost Legacy and they say Scarab God, you go, sure, you search my deck for a copy of Scarab God. Well, I mean, I picked it up from Patrick Chapin. He does it. He's been doing it. And it's not the first time. Like, the Scarab God's not the first creature he's ever done this with. Holy cow, come on, get real. Alright, well, we can't even do anything here. I mean, I could play this, but I'm not going to. Okay, he got the Prey Upon when he Gontied. Yep, there you go. What is this madness? Prey Upon, what? Okay, well, he is starting to bring things back, so we need a creature. We need a creature. remember, we cannot play Ghalta if we top deck Ghalta. That is the wrong creature, will not work. Isn't that sad? We are getting an Armada. Unfortunately, we haven't beat this deck yet. Come on! Oh no! He got our Ghalta. Very nice, opponent. Very nice. We you know, it's just one of those things. Cut the carbs. Here's a pizza cutter. Go cut them. I had pizza tonight. That's right. We decided not to cook. We cook at home. We went for cheap. $5 hot and ready. Well, the extra most bestesses. I can't get over that. Wow, he's just got us here. Got us. Got us, opponent. Good job. Good job, opponent. Very good though. I mean, we 2 games in a row just got beat down by this Tezzeret deck. The power of Tezzeret. Ooh, prey upon. What can we prey upon? I prey upon the Ghalta. Yep, well, that's one of those things, guys. That is one of those things. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and concede, because he can make that into another 5-5, and that'll be that. If I'd have killed Tez when I had the chance, I'd have won this game. You might be right, Lee Penrose, but I did not. I went the fun route, and we went for damage. And I get it. I get it. Some people, they just okay. There's certain just must that you may have to do, and then you know, whatever. Sometimes you go for a little bit of fun, and taking the 100% most optimal line absolutely every time is hard to pick. It really is. Hey, we can put him at 2, and if we draw 1 creature, he's dead. If we don't, then we lose. So we can say that a lot of things would have won or not won that. So whatever you want to put it on, it was definitely a decision I made somewhere there that caused us to lose. So don't worry about it. Anyway, let's jump into another one. Well, I mean, that was the Scarab God there, and we helped him ramp on turn 2. So, I mean, anyone could say whatever they want, but when it really comes down to it, this is a just jank off the wall deck. Doesn't have, you know, $30 the Scarab Gods in it. I kept this hand just because I would love to cast this card with a Ghalta on the battlefield, and I think I want to try it. And again, I do know, you know, he with the most planeswalkers usually wins. So, do I need a coach for golf? Yeah, well, I don't play golf, so. Alright, well, I'm just going to play this Voltaic Brawler into this Fatal Push here. So, we'll see where that goes. Maybe he'll actually play something on turn 2. I'll swing with a Consulate Dreadnought. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to kill that. Alright, so this is great for us. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Voltaic Brawler. And then we will crew. This is so good. Swing 7 on turn 3. Hold on, let me clear the blocker for 1 mana. Wow! And removes the draw engine. Alright, and then we'll just pass the turn. Consulate Dreadnought, getting it done! What do I think of this deck? What do I think of this deck? I am thought of, can't afford the Scarab God, but I think the deck would be fun to play. Like a deck that has the Scarab God in it, or what? What are you talking about there, Matthew? Yeah, this deck, is this your build? Okay, so we get another Prey Upon. So we will just do it again. This is just so good. Boom, boom, and boom. Wow, I mean, jeez. Okay, you linked Winding Constrictor, 4 Jadelight Ranger, 3 Rishkar Pima Renegade, 2 Verdurous Gear Hulks, 2 of the Scarab God, 4 Fatal Push, 2 Vraska's Contempt, 1 Essence Scatter, 4 Enter the Unknown. So this sounds a lot like what I've kind of got going on right now with a Sultai deck, and I've got a green-black Constrictor version of it going on. So yeah, I definitely I do understand the mechanics of golf as far as pitch, roll, you know, lift and drag on a ball. I do understand, you know, those physics, but I don't actually know the game. I know, you know, like depending on how you would strike the surface of the ball based on the angle of the head of the club, it would deflect in a different direction. I know, you know, a lot of the mechanics or the physics behind the energy transference. So you would want to create a, you know, a perfect arc when you would swing, so you could transfer energy throughout the body. Like, I get all of that, but I don't know how to play golf. So like the physics of golf, cool, I get that, and I know how complicated it would be to train a human body to be able to do all of these things, or just naturally be able to do them. And I get that, but no, I'd rather not play golf. And that's kind of one of the things about Magic. You know, a lot of times you guys are getting to watch me play a deck for the very first time, so there's a lot of interactions I don't understand until I have, you know, cast the spell and go, oh wow, it would look much better if you would do things, you know, this other direction. And granted, yeah, if I slowed down and maybe read absolutely all of these new interactions and everything, and slowed down a lot, but then again, we already fight the clock a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna bring in the Fling, gonna bring in, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna take out this monstrous Onslaught, bring in a Fling, and ship it back out. What's wrong with your typing today? Man, I don't know. I have no clue. What time are the streams tomorrow? Well, it depends on what time Lincoln goes down for a nap on the red-blue auras deck. I'm going to just try to get that out just whenever I can. So that'll be a pop-up stream. So if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Hit the little bell, you know, all the YouTube things, and you'll make sure you know when I go live. I'll definitely try to throw it up that I'm going live at least 15-20 minutes before I go live. Normally goes down around around 2 o'clock. So probably be doing that, and then tomorrow evening, no red blue, no Saram. I did not say Saram. It's going to be the Is It version that Dev ran this or built this weekend. And then tomorrow night we've got another Dev's deck going on with the green-black Explore deck that he just built tonight. So wow, yeah, got a lot of Dev's deck going on tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to keep this deck in, see if we this hand, and see if we can just start crashing in. Man, we're just going to give him so much on turn 1 here. It's like bam, Old Growth Dryads, go. Let's see if he has answers. Ooh. I don't like this, but this is cool that I'm actually getting a chance to cast these spells. And again, you know, that's one of the things I hope you guys like about the channel. I play all the decks that everyone else doesn't want to play, so you guys get to see interactions. You get to see bad interactions. You get to see good interactions. You choose for yourself whether or not you want to play them. All right, so man, we get to go Voltaic Brawler here. I think that's, I don't know. Maybe I'd just go Blood Rage, discard Mountain. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Blood Rage, discard Mountain. Looks like we're gonna be able to just do that back to back. Let's get in for 3 first here. See what kind of things we're facing. If he's a Magma Spray deck, oh man, he's gonna love us. Gonna love us. Oh wow! All right. Wow, and we have our second green, so we can Ghalta here. Woo. How do you deal with this opponent? We'll see though. I mean, he probably has answers. He's Grixis. They can kill everything. Kramer is the most lovable. Harness Lightning. Alright. Okay. Okay. We've got double green now. And we can get rid of the red. We only need the 1 red, I think. Lee Penrose here calls me the Kramer of Magic. So, alright. I'll take it. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'll take it. Are you going to kill this? Are you going to kill it? He's going to kill it. He just Chandra. I mean, it's a turn 3 Chandra, though. So, we'll see. I'm going to do this. And then we'll pass the turn. OP means oven powered. Oh, okay. See, I always thought it meant, you know, overpowered. Tom Dunbar, thank you for subscribing, sir. Thank you so much, sir. All right, so your Scarab God will die, or your Chandra will die, unless this is a Harness Lightning. Oh, it's a Harness Lightning. Ay, 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 ay. So I think this is the story with these type of decks. You know, they just, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. All right, so we'll be able to go to 6 power here, 7, 8. Not enough. We're 4 mana short, or 4 power short. Oh wow, yep, he was a Magma Spray deck. Was holding that Magma Spray from the beginning. We all know it. We all know it. Turn 3 Chandra, turn 4 the Scarab God, and that is why we don't play Old Growth Dryads, guys. That's why. Like, ooh. Even if we can get it off, man, we're giving them an extra turn over us. Oh wow. Yeah, it's 4-color energy all over. The Grixis energy deck was always almost as good as a 4-color deck. The only thing that it was splashing green for in the end there was for Rogue Refiner and for... See, it's just not a good card. Anyway, the only thing it was splashing green for was Attune and Rogue Refiner. So that's kind of one of the things. Is Grixis Energy would be a completely different deck from the other energy deck if everyone would look at it the proper way. There's no point in actually doing this other than being able to block. So, hey. We'll see how this works. Alright, well we have a blocker for the next turn here. Can't get down this Ghalta. We don't have enough. Yeah, Servant, Cub. Well, the 4-color energy decks, most of them had switched over to multiple copies of Gonti and things like that, and they weren't actually running Servant or Cub. Most of the 4-color energy decks were running Glint Sleeve Siphoner, and it was ever since Christian Larson, when he top 8'd with that version of 4-color that just absolutely dominated. He went 10-0 in the standard event that weekend, and that just kind of redefined 4-color energy for us there in the end. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So it kind of gave more birth and development to, you know, this Grixis deck that we see right now. And Grixis, of course, has one of the best land bases in standard right now, especially when it gets to use Aether Hub as its filler. And you know, when you have things like Canyon Slough, you know, for cycling and things, Bant also just has an amazing land base. You've got so many good cyclers in there and things like that. That Bant control deck, oh my goodness, absolutely great. And I kind of like this evolution where, you know, the Grixis deck is our new energy deck, if you will. I think a lot of people will be a little bit more accepting of Grixis energy than they were of the Teamer energy. All right, guys, that's we're at 1 here. Yeah. All right. Well, we've got another game. We might just come out of crushing again. Let's find out. Okay, so what do we need to be able to do? Hey, I seen Glorybringers in there. And Chandra's. So if we Magma Prey Upon, he's gone. I'm just saying. Like, alright, we'll go ahead and do this. Well, the only real energy creatures that it runs is Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Everything else, it just kind of uses the energy for those. It uses the energy for mana, really, mana or drawing cards off Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Even when you cast your Whirler or Virtuosos, most of the time you're not making a Thopter out of them. I mean, because you have enough removal spells that you're just dealing with the board, and then you're cashing in that 3 energy, either 1 for a mana and the other 2 for a card. And the mana is just perfectly smooth. Zenith Wills, thank you for subscribing. You just want to play a deck that shuts down control. Well, Isaac, is it? Man, Isaac. Anyway, thank you for subscribing, good sir. Alright, so we won the dice roll. We're going to go first here, or we're on the play, or we get the option, however you want to say it. Alright, so we've got some options, and I'm going to keep this hand. Looks really, really smooth. I think I'm going to be discarding a forest, but we'll find out. Might just discard this Prey Upon. We'll see. Alright, so I'm just going to go forest and pass. Ernie G. A deck that shuts down control. Well, one of the best ways to defeat control is you need to be casting multiple spells per turn. So And then one of the ways that a good control deck is a good control deck is it can cast multiple spells per turn. So I think I'm now that I have a 4th mana, I'm just gonna discard this mountain over here. I don't know, if I keep the mountain, I would have double green, double red, so I can get rid of the forest. Yeah, I can get rid of the forest. All right, let's get rid of the forest, and then we'll pass the turn. We'll see if he's got a Fatal Push. Alright, and one of the things I like about Grixis is all of the Grixis cycling lands, like Fetid Pools and the Canyon Sloughs, all of them are black. So if you have any of your cycling lands, you play cycling land, turn 2 Aether Hub, Glint Sleeve Siphoner, and you're drawing a card on the next turn. So, let's see here. Wow, I could just cast Mouth. Or I could just cast Ronus. What do I want to do? I think I want to swing for 4 first. So now he's highly liable to take the 4 damage. Alright, so I'm going to cast Mouth because I think he's got Essence Scatter up. And you're not going to Essence Scatter this. Like, that's what I think's going on right now. And if he does have the Essence Scatter, then we just, like, broke his heart. So now he's got a Lightning Strike. And I assume he Lightning Strikes here. A Braid. Okay, well, I mean, Lightning Strike. I didn't actually mean Lightning Strike, but Harness Lightning, you know, one of those 3 damage spells. Only way to shut down control is to have cards to counteract passing it in the sideboard. Don't build a main board for it, otherwise you will have problems for aggro or mid-range. Well, I definitely I think that that is a true statement. You need to have like some sideboard plans that just really help your deck out attrition control, and you know that is a thing. You know, control. It's an attrition race. So right now, like we're fighting with this dude. He's at 3 mana. We're at 3 mana. I mean, he's probably got a Vraska's Contempt. I think I'm going to run into this Essence Scatter here. I'm going to do it with the Ronus. At least we got around the Essence Scatter last turn. All right, so he's got an Abrade. Okay, no Essence Scatter. Ooh. Well, then that just means then the Vraska's Contempt goes for the Ronus. So, bam. Paper, rock, scissors. Traditionally, the way shutdown control is going under aggressively. Exactly, playing multiple spells per turn. Hostage Taker. No. Well, that's a thing. Alright, well, I'm gonna, unfortunately, just get rid of the Chandra's Defeat here. And then choose target creature I control, target creature I don't control. They will get it on, and then we'll pass the turn. Now, next turn we have our 4 mana, and we have 2 creatures with power 3 or greater on the board. So, if he doesn't Vraska's Contempt and gives us our priority in our main phase, we will put this on the stack before he can do anything about it. A Ravenous Chupacabra. Okay, so we can only draw 1 card off of this. Maybe more advantageous, just depending on what we draw. Old Growth Dryads would be bad, but wouldn't be horrible. Okay. Well, I'm just going to draw an additional card here. Of course it was. Of course. Chupacabra. I've got to make a command for Chupacabra, don't I? Like, that just seems like that's a thing that has to happen. Alright. There you go. Chupacabra should work now. Okay, well, he's cycling. He's got 3 cards in hand. We're not dead. We're not out of this. I mean, we're still at 20. He's at 13. We've got a whole bunch of outs. Don't know exactly what they are, but we've got them. If we were only running Champion of Ronus, just be able to slam this guy out, right? Man, it would be awesome. There you go, guys. Okay, so we got another mouth. I like mouth. Mouth will work. And then we'll pass the turn. He's only got 1 energy, so. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to change the timer on it. That's El Chupacabra to you. You're right. You're right. Good old El Chupacabra. There you go, guys. I'm glad that you guys can have fun with Nightbot. He's been broken for so long. We had to get him fixed, you know. All right. Come on. What do you got, opponent? You gonna get in with that? You got it. You got it. All right, so we've got 8 discount here. We can get down this Ghalta. Ooh, we can do that too. So let's try this. It's the most that we can get down in a single turn, so I mean, we're not actually attacking any this turn though, are we? 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we have to do it. Yeah. Alright, whatever. I wanted to get Ghalta down anyway, and getting this down didn't seem bad. And it will have will not have summoning sickness for next turn, so. Now we'll pass turn. I just hope everything's like alive next turn. I can crew this again. Just bam, tap Ghalta crew, bam. So if he wants to like kill this and try to get in with a Ravenous Chupacabra, I'll block it. I will. I'll do it. Okay. Alright. El Chupacabra. It'll fix it. It'll fix it. Fix it. Okay, I am going to have to fix it. I'm going to have to fix it where the timer on it is much longer, where you guys can't just do it every... There we go. That should hold you guys back for a few seconds anyway. What is it? What's the caption here? The Earth walks strongest of all. I still think Ghalta's a female because, you know, it's like Mother Dino, Mother Earth. Wow. All right. Well, here we go. Let's Let's attempt to get in for some damage. I really just want to like crew this. Alright, well, we're just going to attack. I mean, we're smacking him in. We're doing the smackdown. There's some smackage going on. I mean, he's going to take 10 points of damage. Could have pumped. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just missed the kill. Could have just pumped right there and killed him. Yep, could have done that. That could have been done. Could have happened. Could have done it. Yep, could have done it. Another Ghalta. How about that? Well, I don't think if he was able to answer, if he wasn't able to answer it last turn, I don't think he's going to be able to answer everything this turn as well. So I don't think it's really going to matter for us. But either way, that was the power of the turn 3 Ghalta deck. Now, yeah, turn 3 Ghalta is 100% living the dream, and your chances of actually getting the turn 3 Ghalta off are pretty slim. But either way, turn 3 Ghalta, awesome, awesome. Fling top deck, it doesn't matter. We had a bunch of kills there and everything, so, or a bunch of ways to kill him. So that is the Ghalta deck. Now I've saved this one for last. Now this one I will have to pay much more attention to the gameplay, as it's control. Missing one particular thing, one small punt, and it's over. Chances of coming back, forgiveness on decks like these are extremely, extremely. The margin for error is just really slim. So anyway, a Grixis Azora's Gateway. Now this was the one of the tiebreaker decks. There were a whole bunch of decks, and one of them was one of the decks that just missed the cut based on date. It hasn't been updated since January 16th or 15th when the ban announcement came out. So the deck was posted long before then as a Grixis Amulet deck, and a lot of people wanted to see some play on that. We never got to it. So this is kind of a new version of a Grixis Amulet deck here. We've got Azora's Gateway, and if you look at the back of this, add X mana of any one color to your life or to your mana pool, where X is your life total. So you want to be able to get this to flip as quickly as possible. So a lot of cards here, and we want to be able to get 5 different converted mana cost on it so that we can flip it. And then at that point, you know, we can cast our Torment of Hellfire for a ton of damage, or cast a Ribbons for a ton of damage. A lot of ways to do that, and this deck pretty much just controls its way into that. So at end of turn, you will be, you know, just cycling and getting as much mana as possible. And when we get the mana, we'll just jump straight into a burn. Once the win con is flip the artifact, so we die to our braid. The win con is an artifact, but we've got, you know, search for Azcanta, things like that. So you know, we can flip the search. We can start digging through that way. The only thing that you can't find with search is the 2 copies of Torrential Gearhulk in the main board. Everything else you can find with search for Azcanta. So, you know, 100% this is a controlled deck. Yeah, make your opponent just scoop out of pure frustration. That is also an option. Again, this is one of those decks where if you don't draw the exact right kill spell to line up with your opponent, then you're just not going to work. That's just how control works. And at least with Azora's Gateway, we get some cycling, or we get some hand filter or something like that, so that we can, you know, sculpt a hand that might help us fight a given opponent. Now, Harsh Scrutiny here instead of Duress, I kind of like that, considering we've got, you know, 4 copies of Negate, and we've got an Essence Scatter. Gifted Aetherborn, just an absolute must. Lost Legacy, if you just want to be able to get rid of, say, the opponent's the Scarab God or Approach of the Second Sun. Essence Extraction, really good against the red-white deck right now. The Boros Approach, or not the Boros Approach, but Boros Path to Metal, and the mono red deck that's going rampant right now. So if you can produce double black and you want a good 3 mana, just destroy that, gain me a little bit of life spell. This one is really good. I also recommend Bona's Hunger in this spot. So if you're worried about, say, like Carnage Tyrants or things like that, if you think there's going to be more dinosaurs, then I would actually say that that Bona's Hunger is a little bit more important here. However, if you're worried a little bit more about those aggressive decks and everything being really low to the ground, then I really like the Essence Extraction. Bantu's Last Reckoning, another way to deal with those dinos and things like that. So, Ryan, you're going to head to bed. Good night, sir. Well, the fire burns signing out. Well, Ryan, take care, buddy. Okay, so Bantu's Last Reckoning, that'll help deal with those dinos and things like that. And then another copy of Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas is probably one of my favorite planeswalkers. Yeah, I root for that side. However, I am loving the storyline. Guys, how many of y'all are used to listening to Magic, the storyline? Check out Jen, the Voice of All. You'll have to look them up, but check out the Voice of All here on YouTube. If you guys like the Magic storyline, the Rivals of Ixalan just released. Check that out. Absolutely. Anyway, we're going to get into the play lobby. We're going to play a couple games with this control deck and see where it goes. Yeah, I saved control for last because control is one of those really boring to play decks, or at least boring to watch. A whole bunch of, hey, we're going to do nothing. So, yeah, I went to control and then I've never left. I like control. I won my first PPTQ with control. Won my second one with a tokens deck, but it was a good deck. Well, I mean, this is exactly what I look for when I'm looking for a hand. Now, unfortunately, this is our worst land, so I think I want to play it turn 1. Yep. Go. Alright, guys, I know that, like, I'm normally extremely talkative, but I really don't want to mess up playing this control deck, so I'm going to probably try to give a little more concentration to playing control here. You hope that I can make it interesting. Well, maybe we'll be able to at least break hearts. You know, just tell this opponent no. You know, this is our game. Like, if we're going to be in control, let us be in complete control of the game, and that's where I want to be with the deck. All right. Here we go. So we can just pass back to the opponent. You won a Toronto PPTQ with a control brew, and your friend who brought the best deck at the time lost out. He was so jelly. You know, that's how it worked. I was playing against Abzan at the time, and Abzan's just a really, really good deck. And I just see no reason to reveal that we have a Scavenger Grounds right now. So I would normally play the Scavenger Grounds earlier, just get it out. It just really doesn't matter. But right now, at this point, we have double blue, double black, double red. So land is as smooth as it's going to get. We've technically got triple red, but we're double on everything else. And you know, that also makes sure that I have a Rust, because Contempt available. I'm going to go ahead and play the Fetid Pools. The Fetid Pools is because next turn I can play the Scavenger Grounds and have open 6 mana. But again, if he doesn't do anything, then we're gonna just chill. We're the control deck. We're definitely the Siege Rhino was what I was playing against. I was playing Grixis control at the time. My deck had Cut or sorry, not cut, murderous cut in it. So that kind of deck. That tells you like the era that it was in. Murderous cut was in standard. I think it was like Cletus was still a brand new card. Kalatas. Wow, what are we doing here, opponent? Well, I will play a land. So, I think I'm going to need to tap out before the opponent's going to do anything here, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I mean, this is our 1, right? Or just our 1. Yeah, no point. Just not going to do it then. What do you got, opponent? I mean, I can wait till we're lethal here, opponent. I can do it. I don't think I need Fatal Push at this point. Would love to have a Glimmer of Genius, just to have it in the graveyard. I'm in no hurry here. No hurry at all. So far I haven't seen the blue mana out of the opponent, so this strategy will not work for him. So if he thinks he's on some, you know, awesome, hey, I'm going to kill you out a strategy, then we'll win. What's the math on that? Alright, so you need what? Cast it for 14? Okay, well, I mean, this is why you guys do not see me play control. Like, I'm sorry. This is why I don't play control for you guys. I try to play aggro for you guys, and hey, I'll play that. That is an actual spell. I like it. I like it. We've got a spell on the battlefield. Or a non-land permanent. We cast a non-land. That's what happened. First spell cast this game. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, are you guys excited? We're going to get a trigger. Not only did we cast a spell, but we're going to get a... Oh, we got a trigger! Is it working? Is it exciting yet? No? No, I think I'm losing you. Okay. Another land. Do we want the land, or do we want to put the land in the graveyard? I think we want the land. We want to put the land in the graveyard, or do we want the land? I want the land. I'm going to keep the land. So, I just keep the land. I'm going to play the land. I'm going to pass the turn. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, well. Whew, here we go. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Animation module. He's going for it. He's going for it, guys. I'm going to let him keep it. He's going for his spells. He's going to do it. All the things will be done. I think he's a combo deck. I am going to cast a spell. I abrade your module. And I'll accept my turn. Alright. We get another trigger. Oh, Andrew, I'm sorry. We get a disallow. Yeah, let's throw that in the graveyard. If it's not a land, we don't want it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to just throw another search? No, I think I want to be doing like both. So don't do it, Andrew. I'm trying to, like, I purposely try not to bring you guys these decks because this is not entertaining. This is not entertaining. Yes, I can be a very patient control player. But we win! We have already won this game, guys. Hey, look, it's a fetid pool. No, we are not throwing that in the graveyard. And, yeah. I'm just gonna play it. Play land. Pass the turn. I know, I like, this is, Lee is like, Oh my god, he is going to wreck this fool, because this is how control really goes down. Like, you don't have to get in any hurry. You don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is play land. Is it a land? Did we get a land? Did I get a land? Well, I try not to... Oh, it's a disallow. We're throwing it in the graveyard. It's not a land. Oh, well, I can cycle that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4... 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we'll go 6 in the graveyard. We can dump the next card, flip the search, play search. Oh yeah, it's over, opponent. Good game. Ooh, I get to do a thing. I get to do a thing. Hour of Devastation, because we're not going to let anything else happen, right? I mean, he might be able to go like all the things. Can you imagine if we would have had an Azor's Gateway, guys? Right? Oh, it would have been so good. Okay, yeah. I'm going to cast that too. Ooh, a Glimmer. Ooh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll take my Arc. I'll take an Arc. Alright, so we'll flip search for Azcanta, and probably going to go ahead and Spire Bluff Canal. That is a land, but I've got a land for this turn, so I will go ahead and dump that Spire Bluff. We get a Gateway, we get an Arc. Oh man. Araska has opened, ladies and gentlemen. Araska is now open to us. So we have the City's Blessing. And the Gateway that gave us the blessing is now going to... Oh, wait, cancel. It's only 2 mana. The Gateway is here for us, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so... At this point, like, we could go show off the deck. We could show, like, just how good of control it is and how this poor, pitiful little deck who has cast 1 spell because he's been scared to try to do anything. You know, like, we could go through all of that. I do kind of want to know what the opponent's deck is, though, so I'm not going to do anything yet. Opponent is either a troll or the opponent's cat took over while he went to the bathroom. By not playing anything, well, I want to say it's a combo deck of some sort. Like, he's trying to get some sort of combo on, but he's probably on the I'm going to mill him out plan. Alright, so... Sure. I'll give him that. His lands don't untap next turn. So I'm gonna go with the Azor's Gateway here, and I'm gonna get rid of a 2-mana spell. Oh, we're just killing him here though, right? Aren't we just killing him? Exile a card from our hand. We're going to exile the Upgrade. And let's look for some stuff. Yeah, this is just, like, everything just happened. Like, we have all the things, all the, like, this dude just did nothing. Yeah, there's another cut. Yeah, this is over. This is so over. Okay, well. We're going to say put an island in our hand. Put it in the graveyard? No, we want that in our hand. So, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have flipped that, but I'll keep that one. That's fine. Okay, so let's just torment here. He doesn't have, like, should we, like, hold back for anything? Like, is there anything we should not do? I think I'll keep 1 open for the Gateway, right? Alright, so Torment's currently 10. So we'll see what he wants to do here with his torment for 10. So this is 1, and then he can get rid of the other 6. So he'll take a few points of damage. And he scoops up. Scoop out of frustration. That's what this deck does. Yeah. How do split cards work with Gateway? Does it count as both? Okay, so the way a split card works, it depends on where it is currently at. And I'm going to go a roundabout way of explaining it. So, yeah, that's pretty, you put in some time there at the brand. Anyway, the way a split card works, on the stack, it's whatever part of the split card you have chosen it to be. So if you cast Cut, it's 2 converted mana cost. On the stack, it's 2 converted mana cost. If you were going to try to counter something that would counter a converted mana cost 2 or less, it would counter this. However, anywhere other than on the stack, it is counted as the total converted mana cost of the entire card. So if it's in exile, if it's in the graveyard, or in your hand, it is considered 4 converted mana cost because X is 0. Now, I hope that explained that to you. So if you are casting something with like metallurgic summonings or something like that, then whichever portion of it that you throw onto the stack, that will be the portion of it that you use. However, when it's in the graveyard, if it has even half of it as instant or sorcery, then both halves are both instant and both sorcery, which is why you can get back a Spring to Mine with a Torrential Gearhulk, or you know, commit to memory or something like that. So counts as 4. If it, yes, it'll count as 4. Absolutely. All right. But I hope I gave a decent explanation of how that technically works. So we really don't know exactly what all he's got going on over there. So I'm just gonna bring in a copy of Bolus, and I'm gonna take out an hour and say just pass it back to him. And if we got to go into another game, we will. But the Billiards Hustle game 2, and he's going off. Well, he might be able to do so. He honestly might be able to do so. So, however, we're going to be, we are going to tap out at a point here, though. So, I hope I can draw back-to-back lands so I don't have to tap out, but I will if I have to. Ooh. I think tapping out for this is more important than tapping out for the Azor's Gateway. This will give us more immediate choices. Animation module. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Alright, well, we did get a land. So, and next turn we can play the Azor's Gateway and start doing things. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. It'll give us more options. Need lands. Definitely need lands. Like we don't have a lot of good control cards here. Would love to just set and like not tap out next turn. Like just sit back and censor. Like I want to know what he's doing with this animation module. Like where are you going with this opponent? Are we just looking for you to go Metallic Mimic, go Infinite? Like, cause that was kind of what I was expecting there. The last turn was him to just go like Metallic Mimic and then just kind of go off from there. Cobra, Death Touch until end of turn. -1 counters. Snakes? Nah, I don't know. Alright, so Fatal Push. Do we want a Fatal Push? I think I want to keep a Fatal Push. Yeah, I'm going to keep a Fatal Push. Fatal Push seems real sweet right here. Alright, well, here's where we sit back and chill for a minute. And then when we get to 4 mana, we can start squeezing in an Azor's Gateway. I'll take 2 here. I'm in no hurry to fire off this Fatal Push. All right. What else you got, opponent? Come on, show me a Metallic Mimic. Alright. I think at this point I am willing to fire off the Fatal Push. Although, it's probably wrong. What would he do? Like, what would he... I'm just going to cycle the sensor. Okay, well that definitely makes me feel better about killing one of the guys. So here we can go search for Ghalta. Ooh, a cut. Now I can't cast the cut, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it into the throw the cut in the graveyard. And we get an Abrade that we can't cast. Fortunately, I'm going to get down a Gateway, and because I am very worried about hitting a land drop this turn, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a Gateway, and we're gonna make our land drop. All right, gotta make those land drops, guys. Gotta make those land drops. So, I mean, we might have to get on some kind of race or something here, and I hate when we got to do that kind of thing with a deck. Wow, alright. Alright, we're going to take 2 here. I'm okay with that. What are we looking at here with our... Ooh, another cut to ribbons. Alright, well, we're definitely just going to let it go to the graveyard. We hit another land. Okay. Okay. So, definitely just get to pass the turn here. Thank you for subscribing. Justin Griswold, thank you, sir. Thank you. Green Black Snake, it really is snakes, ain't it? It's the real snakes. Green Black Snakes. All right, he's doing it. He's doing it, Peter. He's doing it. I definitely made a punt right there. I didn't stop him in time. I meant to stop him at the beginning of combat. I did not. I did not. So we're going to take 5 points of damage that I shouldn't have taken. That is not how you want to play a control deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Alright, well, maybe I shouldn't have done it all and should have taken all of the damage. I don't think I'm going this route. I think I'm going Glimmer. I am still looking for a red source, and I would love to have a land for next turn here. Okay, I'm gonna put that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take both. I'm actually just gonna take both because that gives me a 3 mana spell. All right, so what are we gonna get? Come on, Torrential Gearhulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say no, and then say Island Pass. Probably going to be getting rid of this Abrade here as much as I don't really want to. Hapatra. Well, I am I'm actually going to disallow Hapatra. Just because I don't want him to have, you know, anything, if I can at all help it. I am probably also going to get rid of this Nickel Ball with Scott Pharaoh here. Well, at least he can't pump it. Ooh, a Fatal Push. So If I just get rid of the Nicol Bolas, I can just cast Fatal Push this turn. And then, let's see here. Censor in the graveyard. We've got 8 in the graveyard already. Censor gives me another draw. I mean, I can just cycle it for free by throwing it right now, so that's the same difference. I am going to go ahead and flip this. If we get another Abrade, that is not even what we're looking for. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 7 manas. 7 manas. He's got 0 cards in hand, though. So, Torrential Gearhulk beatdown time, it looks like. So we're going to go on the tempo flip, if you will. We're going to Torrential Gearhulk beat down, flip this thing, start yeah, we're going to start trying to flip Azor's Gateway. And we get to Glimmer here. We can do a bunch of really killer stuff. So here we go. And here we go. We're going to start it off with right here with Torrential into a Glimmer. This is what it's all about, right, guys? This is why you guys play Control, right? Right? I mean, come on. This has got to be why you play Control, right? Okay, so we get a 0 converted mana. Ooh, I'm going to leave that one on top. I'm actually putting the red source on the bottom. Look at that, because I did that. Now we're going to pay this. We've got a 2 and a 7. Let's throw a 1. And then we can play a red source. And then draw a card. We don't have to draw that card right now. We've played our land for the turn. I think we just go ahead and do some damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think we're definitely on the tempo game plan here. We're no longer worried about what happens from the opponent. I'm going to cast a single cut here. Or sorry, a single copy of Ribbons. Now, this will only be for 4 points of damage. But it'll put him at 11. And then we'll be able to put lethal on him next turn here. So, not cycling this because it is our 0, guaranteed 0 to add to our 1, 2, 7. Alright. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening, Peter. It's happening. You're playing with us, Peter. Man, Robin Williams was the best, wasn't he? It was awesome. Robin Williams was, like, awesome. 11 to 11. I mean, like, this is a lot of work to put into an artifact for them to go, okay, a braid. Right? Like, ooh. He's messing with our combat math, guys. He's gonna give it another counter. That is a lot of work. A lot of work. So if we don't get something that's not a 1, 2, or 7, then that's a 2. So I'm gonna throw away the 0. All right. So come on. We need a non-1, 2, or 7 off the top. Here we go. What do we got? A 1. Okay, well, I'm gonna spend 1 mana and look. Come on, give me a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. I'll get rid of the Fatal Push, I guess. I'm gonna cycle this. There's a 4. Alright, well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, he's 100% dead next turn. Like, just dead. Right. Like, God bless his soul. Whatever it is, whoever you would send blessings through. You know, whatever it is you guys do. Robin Williams was awesome. Part of my childhood, man. I grew up watching everything from Mrs. Doubtfire to Birdcage. Wow, yeah, Robin Williams. Okay, well, that's cute, opponent, but I need them life totals. I really need them life totals, and that was my 4 converted mana cost. I needed that. Oh. What do you got? Animation module. Well, is what I think about that, sir. I just want to ribbons you for like a bazillion. 1 time. There's a 3! Have we done it? Oh, and he scoops after that. Ugh. He scoops. Okay, we would have been able to go 18 damage. Alright, so 18, 19, 20. Alright, wait, we need those two. So we'll just say 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Ribbons for 23. Yeah, get wrecked. That would have been a lot of fun. Well, guys, I ain't going to continue to just play this like really boring control for you guys, because there are some of those games, like you've seen game 1 there, where it just does not get exciting, and you got to put a lot of work into making control fun. And I will play control for you guys from time to time, but this is one of the things that it's one of the things I personally like to do. I like to play control personally, and when I go to F&M, a lot of times I am playing more of a combo or a control deck. Personally, I'm just set on this Grixis mid-range. I'm loving the deck, and I'm still liking the Abzan here. Last Friday night, I was playing with the Abzan deck, that my version of what has come from Jansen Jorgensen's deck. One of the subscribers here. I actually got to go infinite energy, infinite counters, and then start drawing out my deck infinitely, like until I found the fabrication module, which gave me the infinite energy or infinite counters, and then I got to continue drawing because I had a Watley emblem, and it was just so awesome. Just infinitely draw out your deck, and oh, where is that one of Walking Ballista I have? I think I'll just go get it. And you just go through your whole deck. You're looking at your opponent, just flipping cards off the top, going, "All right, I'm going to blink it again and again and again and again." Do you see how this repeats? So I have fun doing things like that, and it's really, really mean to do this to your opponent. And it's kind of my outlet. It's where I get to be mean. So, what's my record with it? Horrible. And my record with it is so horrible because when I do that to opponents, I feel so bad that I give them the win. So like, I actually beat this guy who was playing dinosaurs this weekend. He's a friend of mine. He's a really nice guy, just a friendly person. And then I sat right there and turn 4 comboed him. Turn 4 infinite energy, or infinite blinks on turn 4 with infinite counters on a. So I turn 4 comboed him, and then I just felt bad. So. Technically, you don't get to kill him until turn 5. Like, it's like, can you block? And he's like, no. All right, well, you're dead. So, that's a lot of fun. And it was really mean, though, so I scooped to him. And he's a nice guy, so. Anyway, yeah, what's the combo? Oh, man. You guys ain't seen it? My version of it's a lot different than this version that we have right here. But for the most part, you just go turn 2 decoction module, turn 3 fabrication module, turn 4 winding constrictor, Aether Geode Miner. And if they don't have the answer, then Winding Constrictor is infinitely large at that point, instantly. Just instant, you know, infinite size Winding Constrictor. And then at that point, you're not netting energy yet. You're not netting energy until you get another Winding Constrictor or Decoction Module or Aether Storm Rock. But at that point, you can go infinite counters. So if you get to untap, and a lot of times I'll hold till I'm like on 6 or even 7 or 8 mana if I can, until I can just play a couple of these things. One of the cool parts about the deck is it runs those Glint Sleeve Siphoners and other spells that look like they have to be killed, but they're not part of the combo. And if you're wasting kills there, then you just die to the combo actually going off. So, I've had a lot of fun with it, man. It's a ton of fun. You could probably like spice this deck up a little bit and run some of the other creatures. When I actually win more games with just going turn 2 Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Oh, you didn't answer it? Okay, turn 3 Fabrication Module. Swing. Alright, put a counter on the Siphoner. Take 3. Okay, I'll draw a card. Okay, now I'll play like you just make Glint Sleeve like huge and just keep going. Like, so I actually win more games with Glint Sleeve Siphoner and Fabrication Module than anything else. Like, the interaction is just amazing. And then, like, you have some really cool stuff where you can go Alindra, the Dusk Rose, and stuff like that. So, I wish there was, like, a sack outlet in here or something for Alindra, the Dusk Rose, but either way, it's a lot of fun. Like, I love this deck. This is my, hey, I want to have some fun. I want to, like, see what's going on in my local F&M deck. So, I have been playing with this ever since I seen it, ever since Jorgensen here played with it. So anyway, I like the deck. I think it's a lot of fun. So thank you for that, Jansen. Jansen like gave me this deck. Like, he just built it and he was like, here you go, Sideboard. You just go have fun with this. And I have. Like, I really have. Anyway, guys, I've had a lot of fun tonight, guys. I really did. The Grixis Gateway, that deck is just really smooth. So if you guys wanna check out the Grixis Gateway or the Turn 3 Ghalta or the Gruesome Possession, we had some really good games with all of the decks. And if you guys want to check those out, the links are in the description box below. If you guys want to check out Manatraders, until February 24th, we've got a 10% off coupon for Manatraders. All you got to do is use Sideboardmtg when you sign up for Manatraders using the link in the description box below. Links for everything. The big time link I want you guys to really hit up is that Reddit. Doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay anything to be part of the Reddit. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, jump over to the Reddit, vote on some decks. The decks that get the most votes get played. Simple. Real simple. Like, Saffron Olive pretty much drew up the basis of how we should be streaming these things as channels, as communities, and I don't see any reason to go against how the great Seth has laid it out for us. So you guys post them, you guys vote, I'll run it. Just nice and simple. Anyway, that's about all I've got for tonight, guys. A lot of ways you can support the channel. You can be a stream sponsor. We are still needing our second stream sponsor. Like, we just got that not too long ago. So I think we got Pickle Rick right now. So if someone else wants to jump in, I will build the hype emoji. So I'm thinking we need some type of get wrecked hype emoji or punt hype emoji. I prefer hype over a punt emoji, really, though. I'd rather people be able to show hype for great top decks or good decks or something like that, rather than be able to show negativity. So if you guys want to get in as a stream sponsor, there should be a button there if you're watching on YouTube Live, a little green button down there somewhere where you can sponsor the stream. And if you want to do that, you can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a get wrecked hype emoji. So I'll build that as soon as we get one more. And then if you don't want to use your Amazon money like that, then you'll have to and you want to support the channel, we've got options over on Patreon, or you can just hit the little $ down there in any of the streams to have your messages read out. I wouldn't do it right now because I'm about to close the show and no one's going to really see it, but If you wanna catch me next time, you can do that. All right, what else? What else we got coming up? So during the week this week, again, I'm going to be trying to get out my daytime streams as often as possible this week. And during the week this week, I am going to be trying to get out my mono-colored set. Competitive mono-colored set. Yeah, absolutely. Give me money. You're supposed to do these pitches at the end. You know, those people that stick around are the people that care, right? So those are the people that are most likely to give you money. Which I'm just listening to the way, you know, everything's supposed to be laid out. What would I know? I'm a redneck that plays Magic. What do I know about YouTube? Anyway, guys, I have had an absolute blast, and I hope you guys enjoy what it is, you know, we do here. Subscriber Sunday is one of my favorite times of the week. I am enjoying the Patreon games too, though. But I like playing your guys' deck. I like going through everything. But I am going to be getting out. Yes, Zaxadillo, I did see your mono white. Are you the one that put the mono white approach deck up? Well, I'm going to be doing mono red. I'm probably going to be doing mono red last because I'm just going to wait and see what develops in standard because it's a real deck. Mono, we're going to be doing all of the colors, all 5 colors, and I'm going to be doing the most competitive versions of them that I can. And right now, it definitely looks like mono white and mono white is. I'm not 100% sure it's going to be an aggro deck anymore. Like, it really does look like it's going to be an enchantment approach deck, which is sad. Like, just mono white control gets wrecked. Mono black Panhark Monocon. I don't know about that. Mono black might be something else. I don't know, but mono black Panharmonicon may not be that bad either. I don't know. What else do we got? What else? I think Mono Black's most competitive deck right now is going to be aggro, honestly. Mono Black vehicles. Honestly, I think that's where we're at. Settle Fumigate. You have been listening to Patrick Chapin, haven't you, Andrew? The Fumigate. Anyway, guys. Yeah, well, if you guys want to check out, or you want to have any control over the mono-colored decks and what order they come out in, all you have to do is follow me on Patreon. You don't have to give any money whatsoever. The public post will be going up there, and I do put my polls up over on Patreon. So if you want to just click the Patreon link and go over there and follow me, you don't have to give any money or anything, but you'll still get notified when I put up the subscriber only stuff and the follower only stuff. So if you guys want to get in on that, you can. Oh wow, Gmilger99, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, guys. That's all I've got for tonight. I hope you have all had a good time. Hope you had fun. I've had fun, and we're gonna see you next time here on Sideboard MTG. What are we rocking out to? Castlevania tonight, huh? Let's hear the Castlevania, yeah? Alright, guys. You guys have fun. We'll have you heard the legend of the Chupacabra? That's this week's Jank deck. I'm going to be getting that out as well. Don't worry. The reason I'm coming out with the early games is because I want to make sure you guys still get the nighttime stream. But I want to get out this monocolored series. So we will see you next time here on Sideboard MTG. Enjoy the music and have fun.
Step inside my unholy dwelling. Be my dear guest of honor. A nocturnal attraction here in this castle.